Loopcircus takes you from Shanghai to Sharon Springs. Around the Twitterverse in 420. Loopcircus! Greetings from the middle of everywhere. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and this is your 420-ish Twitterverse update. Stay with us for this week's What's Heard Can't Be Unseen Loopcircus Peekaboo, where we learn a new way to burn the McFat and feed the McGrid. In the global view, French President Emmanuel Macron has removed the filter, vowing to increase his country's Rona vaccination rate through shaming the unvaccinated. And he's not playing. Quote, "I really want to piss them off, and we'll carry on doing this till the end." End quote. Mere months before the next presidential election, critics are decrying his words as unworthy of a president. Apparently, he's got honey badger genes.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Honey badger don't give a
In America the Beautiful, the entertainment industry is doing its best to flatten the curve. Again. Though infectious disease experts are encouraged by milder effects of the latest Rona variant, Omicron, the fact that case numbers are much higher means that, even though there is a lower percentage of hospitalizations and deaths, we'll still likely see an overburdening of the nation's healthcare system. So, good news, bad news, but event organizers are pulling stakes as a proactive measure. According to several news outlets, Sundance, Slam Dance, the Critics' Choice Awards, the Grammys, several Broadway productions, the Golden Globes, and more are either postponing or canceling. Waves of Arctic breezes home on the range, where Wednesday, medical administrators across the states of Kansas and Missouri held a publicly accessible Zoom conference for the purpose of getting more people vaccinated. The organizers asked each healthcare leader to comment on their general and ICU ward capacity, then proceeded to issue dire warnings for the coming weeks as a result of Omicron's alarming transmissibility combined with the lax attitude of this year's holiday season. Dr. Steven Seitz, Chief Medical Officer with the KU Med System in KC, said, quote, "This is, hands down, the toughest surge the medical community has had to face since the pandemic began in 2020. What's it gonna take, folks?" And here at the fort, a building once the home of a Dillon's grocery store has undergone yet another facelift. In the 1980s, it was transformed into a live music venue and dance club called DJ's, sporting a fog, fire, and rain light show on weeknights and rock and roll bands on the weekends. In the 1990s, the flavor turned country, and the name was changed as well. The Wild Rose very often was so packed you could barely find room to swing dance. In the aughts, a stone-fired pizza joint called Gutch's was added to the mix. And now, this versatile building is called, you guessed it, the Fort. No, they didn't get their name from this podcast, but it so fits. Check it out sometime. Self-serve beer and axe throwing. What could go wrong? In sympathy for Uncle Joe, we see the Twitterverse chattering about impeachment as soon as the Republicans take control of the House and Senate after the 2022 midterms. If you remember from your civics, if you were fortunate enough to have any civics in high school, you'll most likely remember the party occupying the White House 99% of the time loses several seats in Congress as a matter of course in their first term midterms. And with the margin so close, it's hard to imagine any other outcome. Now, what Republicans will come up with for their high crimes and misdemeanors remains to be seen, but in the current political multiverse, we can't even agree on facts, so the reasons are hardly the point, only the process and control. And finally, McDonald's locations in Guangdong and Shanghai, China are testing a new kind of in-store seating: exercise bikes. A spokesperson said the bikes are part of McDonald's, quote, upcycle for good initiative, end quote, promoting sustainability. According to a December UPI report, the bikes generate electricity and help customers stay healthier while gobbling down their quarter pounders and fries and carbonated sugar water. Burn the McFat, feed the McGrid. Gotta love it. All right, that does it for today. Get more loopy fun from our website, loopcircus.com. Thank you for listening. Be safe, be well, good luck, and pay the love forward. This is Ronnie Hayes. Till next time, so long.